And they're in. Oh, Sampayas has been gooshed down here as well. tabseN will pick him up, and the bomb should be going down momentarily. 4 on, make it 3 on 5 retake situation now.
tabseN hit that while running across behind Kiddo. It looked like he was going to make first contact. Snappy, good headshot to Sin. That would have been a kill either way, but he was the low HP player, so it's not that much of a loss for Big. They can certainly compensate that with some firepower. Snappy's going to follow it to get tabseN as well, though. Searson, trade, Dia and Valda, 2-on-1 in favor of ENCE, but they have no kits and they've got to get to the site quickly. A bit of armor to work with, but knots on the head, no helmets, and that allows Searson to hit the first shot. He was a talking point on the desk, might be a talking point to start out this game. Runs out of ammo, they both have to jump off it, but he might be able to back up. He's going to hold this. Jump, first Glock, that's why it's useful. Gotta love to see that. He gets the headshot to boot. Flashes and smokes. Sampayas already spotting and taking the first shot. The headshot into Kiddo. Valda's above this as they look toward him, but he can't see in the smoke. Sampayas is going to get another. They're getting stalled out massively, and Valda's going to go to work. The second round bye, as always, is menacing, and the scout is looking more and more viable. It fell out of favor after the jump shotting nerf, which I think was necessary, but man, it has become so viable with SMGs around it again. Will hopefully play out in his favor, but he's got to get there soon. They're already around the corner. Flash is going to catch out his teammate as well as anyone else. That fell apart. Sampayas didn't stay committed. He does make up for it by getting 2, but they still lose long, and that means they've lost the A-bomb site entirely. And Diaz forced forward. Good find. Needs to be ready for the second. Couldn't do it, but he pushed Kiddo down to 2. He nearly did. And this gives Valda a chance, but he's going to be held off by Molotov. That'll allow him to just sit and wait it out a little moment longer, though, because he's not in a rush as of yet. He has a kit to work with. Doesn't have any nades, though. First shot's easy. Kiddo gone. That was 2 HP, so it didn't matter. Crimbo's yet to get a kill in this, though, and he's going to need one now if he wants to clutch it, and he's going to be held on the shutout even longer by Valda.
Sampayas' AWP is on the opposite side of the map. Still going to find out Kiddo coming mid to B, but it's on Diha and Madden to lock this down. Tucked in, spam away, multi-kill. Another round here looking perfect. That is just a shutout. All 5 staying alive. This is a great-looking ENCE today.
But I think he's not long for this world in this situation.
Sampayas could nade him.
I think he gets caught, yeah, right now. I was going to say, there's not enough of a smoke to get all the way to the door.
Now they have to go mid to B or short. So another round where the opener goes in the favor of ENCE. Yeah, it's going to be a mid to B here, but I think they're boosting over window. They are.
Love to see this.
This is so unexpected.
So no, oh, they fell off of it. They fell off it, but they got the call at least for the information. So Snappy knew to look that direction, and it will be Dia that now strikes to come back out from spawn, though, all the way from long A, rather. Excuse me. They're gonna completely cut off Searson, but they're giving him a chance here. Caught Madden in the window. Shots. Nailed it. Sampayas. There's been 4 retakes that have already been successful with defuses from ENCE, and they're going to try and get another one here as Madden, no sin, still down in CT spawn, removes him. Now they have a rite of passage. tabseN stuck on the platform, but nails the first shot, follows up with good spray control in the second, and Searson walks out, misses the shot, but they know Madden is stuck on the ramp. He's going to get around the corner. Careful, lad. He's not reloaded, though, and tabseN with an AK. Oh, my God. I was about to say should win this out. Tapping bomb, he knows Searson needs to peek. He needs to peek now. He opens the angle, and I think he has the time. I think he's actually done this. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be so close. He does. That's incredible. He takes 2 steps to the right, just enough to see if he can get an angle. Once again, the A site under threat. No bomb plant this time, though. 13 seconds. They've got to go quick about this. Crimbo, he's able to hit Dia. Sampayas still waiting. Does he go? He goes. He goes into a one-on-one. 10 HP for Crimbo. So pistol for Sampayas, but a headshot angle. Still needs to hit it. Always missed the jump. That's going to knock him down to the spawn. He goes for the jump shot because why not? It's a pistol. He can. He knows he's low. He knows he's been tagged. Tries again and again, but not the third. He swings out. Crimbo's going to finally win out a round for Big. 10-3. Made out. Valda. Didn't spawn Crimbo. That's a problem because Snappy thinks it's safe and he walks out. Sampayas gets the shot in return, and I'm pretty sure he would have heard Snappy, or excuse me, Valda down below. He did. Sin makes no mistake. Steps wide. Hits the shot, but they didn't know that Sampayas was also transitioning. As he falls back to the site, he gets a second on top of it, so it's a 2-on-2 because that gets pulled. But Kiddo and Searson to try and win out this round. Bomb, obviously, with them at long. Dia in the open. Lineup, hit both.
I won't expect this.
Hit both, and that means Madden can do the same peak, same lineup. He's got Madden down to 19, this Kiddo, but he's also low himself, and with a smoke out, Madden just sprays into it with a USP, 11-3. Battling for position throughout. But it has been a quick map in that regard. Dia out of ammo, only good for 2 somehow.
That's so crazy. How does he get 2? I know they're coming out of the gray screen, but his screen was white, so I don't know what you'd prefer.
That's, yeah, 5'7" to do it as well. Had the secondary pistol that was capable through that armor. Flash in. Oh, that one's not as good. So maybe karma goes both ways on that one, Chad. It's got to equalize somehow. 3-on-3, Senpaius waiting, smoke at the corner. They still want to cross over toward the pit. Nade's going to push that M4 back. Not that it matters. They've got AKs on the T side, but if they were to spray in and get in a battle, you can't quick swap for a reload. Smoke to cover. Senpaius will go out. Spots the first, no problem. Grimbo down. Second one's too easy. Controls both picks. There was 20 seconds left in the round. There's nothing left in this half, though. 12-3 in favor of ENCE. They look dominant so far.
There is a Molotov available, so if Snappy drops that towards the back of plant, Keto will be in a lot of trouble, but note Crimbo's flashes. He'll be able to flash over to assist, and here we go. Oh, the molly wasn't needed. He's already dead. Cancel the flashes. That's not going to help a whole lot.
Not at all. Sin trying to keep his head down and stay in this, but can't. They find him easily because he's got nowhere to go, and Tabson back in, finds one. Damage on a second, but Searson the only one left, and it looks like ENCE are going to find a 13th.
Now let's see if ENCE can convert a long take on an anti-force. We mentioned the scouts before. Oh, lordy. Maybe not at all. Never mind. They haven't really gone long. They've gone short, and they've taken so much damage.
They're not done there. Man, oh man, they're all down to 50 or above, with the exception of Valdes on 7. He had headshot it through the door, I'm pretty sure, by the scout in order to get hit to that.
This is some wild stuff. I didn't think it would go down like this, because they got long control, then they immediately pivoted short. So Big have owned this. Big have absolutely owned this.
So second half in a row then, because they won the first one and got second rounded, and then it was back and forth a bit to recover. Yeah, forced by wars for both these teams. So I think for Valde, he's not going to be able to get anything done here. Might just have to back off and consider the save, but Keto will find him. But ENCE need to go for contact. They only have a molly here, so as they walk in, Sid needs to hit a couple of shots. The first is good. There's the smoke. Slides out, couldn't do it. They knew he was against that wall. They saw where the smoke came from. Keto still trying to get into position. He's going to wait at the doors for his teammates to rotate over. They've still got a long way to go. So, oh my goodness, they let him walk in. There's two inside of the site. They thought they had default. He does a great job, Kiddo, because now he's giving his teammates a chance. What a shot, though. Searson pulls back onto Snappy. That was only 1 HP, mind you, but still it was tough to hit. Madden wins it out, 14 for ENCE. Dia will hug the wall, hoping no one's going to pounce on the back of that, but it does slow them a bit. Second flash, unfortunately, catches out Kiddo, and he has to get in behind the box when he could have had a chance, and they spotted him. Make no mistake, they found the kill as well. It's Sin that pulls it back with the trade, and Searson that's gone one better. But watch inside of the site because Valdes opened it. The problem is he's opened it. They've lost middle, so the bomb goes back toward tunnels. Instead, Tabson spots the cross. As he pushed the doors, we've seen them do it once already. I think he's a little more worried because he knows the timing. He's a bit behind the play, so bomb down. But the HP in favor of Big, there's 3 kits, and there's a bit of utility. They've got an incendiary, but they've lost Tabson. Valdes gonna get under the window, so both prongs of it. Oh, he stepped out, he didn't need to. Searson takes Senpaius back, he'll switch to the rifle. Valde, 28, jumps up, taken down, and they know Snappy's gonna be in tunnels. They absolutely are certain of it. They'll remove him, and we go 15-9. Incendiary now is the right time. That's gonna push them against the wall. It means it's easier to line up if they go through that smoke. Dia's already got Tabson down, though. Searson's the next in line here, and he's already been tagged once. He's missed the shot. That gives Senpaius a chance. P250 bomb's gonna go down, and it's the advantage for ENCE. Nades will do what they can to soften them up before they arrive. It's worked out because Sin has Madden, but he's dinked as well. Ran out of ammo and jumped.
Oh,
he jumped and gave Dia. I think so as well. That mouse wheel was primed and ready, and it just shot him off into space. It's gonna shoot this round and game into orbit. It's 16-9. As ENCE will take the first map against Big.
To be very happy with this performance here, commanding victory. I think the scoreline doesn't do it justice how much ENCE were rinsing them here. We move into Nuke as the second map and 1 map away from locking ENCE in towards the major.
Oh, nearly started the party off in style. He got 1 and then a huge amount of damage onto Madden behind, which means he's ripe for the taking. He follows that with a 3rd bit of damage as he lags up close. Actually, Madden again, that was the same shot, so I don't know how that happened, because it looked like he hit him twice, but I think it was just the rifle coming in at the same time the damage was dealt. Sin's going to take out Valdes. Snappy. Shotgun for Keto, he's gone. Snappy with 2. The double Ds. As Snappy with that bomb ticking. As soon as they touch this, he's going to start taking the door out now so they can control the angle, control the peak. He finds the first, but he's out of ammo. Doesn't get it done. Sin, he's going to back off Senpaius, just plays the time. Takes a dink, doesn't matter. It's going to be 5-0 now for ENCE.
They literally have all their smokes.
Yeah. Oh, Searson's got Madden. They have tons of utility no matter what for this bomb. 2 versus 5. Tough positions to still get back into, and that's why you've got headshot angles and you've got a vent bait about to happen, so they should be able to isolate these stairs. Senpaius backed off. Valde went a little bit too early. Senpaius had to leave the scene of the crime to go create another, and this is exactly the point. Look at this 2v5 with the bomb down, and it's all onto Crimbo. He's going to open the door, and forZe's going to get shot out of it. You're right, he does. He's inside of it. I don't know that Tobias has the angle, but he finds it, and they hold it. It's 6-2.
Sure.
Because morale is hugely important, and it's not like certain team sports. Look at that. What just happened?
It was only with a USP, so that was the least investment.
Just literally walked down behind them like they weren't even ready for it. Now they're going to get caught out by Crimbo, who's up above. He's going to double as well. Hang on, Big's just pulling them. They're everywhere. They have the whole map. They're like a pack of bees.
They do better when these scrappier buys come out.
Madden, downed already. tabseN and Sin.
Top, mate. Literally just rushing top. Now it's a 1-on-5, okay. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, it is nuts now because we have 24. We had the pause when he kind of, oh my God, did you just literally bounce a flash off his teammate's head? That worked out super well. But it's going to work out for Crimbo because he's just going to slaughter them, having not been blinded by that. But either way, that gives them ramp. Kiddo's downstairs. It's not up top, they'll go this time. Kiddo gonna try and isolate himself so he has one side to peek on, and also to extinguish a preset Molotov that was coming his direction, but Madden knows he's still behind the silo. He's gonna go to the door, doesn't win out the duel though. tabseN with 19 HP remaining, gets the kill. And he might do more than that because they have not got a bomb plant yet. Ooh, it's cheeky little spam through the edge of the door frame and then up through the catwalk as well as Dia drops down. Backing off of this, did they take the bomb out of this?
Or they really could.
I mean, they absolutely.
It's a full rotation.
Wow, not with that kill. I think that's going to encourage them to stick around, but they aren't overcommitting the bomb. It is still at ramp to give them that option. Makes a lot of noise to position himself for that plant. Double peek as well. Snappy's going to have to be damn snappy, but they get the plant more importantly. Snappy still goes aggressively, and he knows they're going to wrap in from as well. This guy's way ahead of the play right now, up to 9 kills. Not a ton and a half, but he's getting the impact. As tabseN will get taken down by Pyjamas, and ENCE will win it out 8-7.
A good half here from ENCE, just one more half away from locking themselves in for the Legend stage in Rio. But the opening fight, and ENCE are feeling all right as Molly's now towards A, and, well, Julie's at Dawn. They weren't even drawn.
Wow, tabseN just destroyed Dia. Bust out the vent, but that doesn't mean they're going that way. In fact, they want to go right through. They want to. This is an interesting tactic. Do they run to secret now? They're just trying to run off everyone one-on-one before the rotations can come in. Forget the bomb site. Let's just use a mob squad mentality. Doesn't pay off entirely, though. Madden able to slow that down, and now they'll go back inside to plant the bomb. But they did certainly cause chaos. Snappy dualies can't hit anything with them. tabseN looking sharp to start off this pistol. Pyjamas, though, up to the task, it seems. Has it down to a one-on-one. tabseN as well. Sin has to peek either way, and Pyjamas nails that. Welcome to ENCE, big brother.
Wow, what a round. What a round that was. The pace on that retake as well. The fights, he found them before they could even get away. They wanted to run, they wanted to hide. No longer big, they're looking small after that one. Pyjamas, tidy stuff. But first they have to take some contact, and, well, Sin's given up his spot.
I don't know if he spotted both yet, though. He knows they're there now. He has to. Diaz forced his aim off of it, though. And Searson, does he get the information that there's two? I don't know if they... I'm still not convinced they spotted the second one in rafters. He only spotted one based on the fact that he saw the headshot. Now he knows he's on top of the hut. Searson just waiting it out. Smoke on top of it's going to hold this. Going to hold it the whole way through. There's two smokes. Searson's lost it. He's lost the angle, but he gets it back now.
Right, we've actually been singing the praises of Searson and tabseN throughout this RMR. They've been the two continuing to put damage down range. And this is so close. Look how close this is. Oh! Keep the pain train going. Sin entering again.
79. He's off angle this. He's not going to go for the fallback. He's going to go for the spray and pray, and he's absolutely nailed it because he's gotten Sin and Kiddo down on that. tabseN with the only response. This might be what ENCE need. A little bit of fortune and a bit of a risk on the play. And Balda's going to burn alive. Crimbo tosses that one in. That actually brings it back a little closer. So Dia does get Crimbo. It's all onto tabseN. You can see the foot inside of the door. Smoke down. They're going to transition, but he's red. That doesn't matter. Madden's got the shot. 12-12. We tie it right back up. Give him a Molotov to clear off top side of hut. Kiddo will wrap around on that as well. So if anyone falls off, but Balda's the one they have to confront. And that's going to be difficult. I'm to say that. Balda's going to be out of ammunition and not ready to react. tabseN and the flames on top of silos instead is going to push Dia down. Crimbo gets that kill. Great take. Imagine it will go toward the vent right now, and it's an off angle with Dia on turnpike as well. Snappy's able to avoid and follow up. He's got Searson out to Dia, though. They read that play, but a Molotov will hold them off the bomb. They have to push all the way through the lower sights. Searson, good shot. Madden on the flank, though, but they've got to push down from the bottom and get back. And Sunpius is in great position with the AWP. Now they have control of the bomb. They may have had lower, but they had to go all the way through. Taps in, good start, doesn't matter. He can't finish it out with the second bullet. The alarm bells will go off. He baits out a few shots though, as he ducks underneath the aim, does taps in, but Kiddo as well will walk in, slaughtered by 2. It's Dia that will eventually go down, and the smoke, the incendiary on toward the silo, bomb not planted, and the game and series over. ENCE are legends in Rio.
Huge stuff here from ENCE. You can see the celebration now. Hugs all round. They've had to rebuild the roster. In the player break, Sunpius and Volder come in to fill the boots of Hades and Spinks. And this is job done. ESL Pro League didn't go great for them, but this is fantastic. 3-0 here. They're going to lock themselves in for that legend stage. Right now, we have FaZe, Navi, and ENCE